Today is your lucky day because the cookie book is back. I'm making green peppermint meltaways today in honor of St. Patrick's Day, but also in honor of my friend Sherry's birthday. This video is part of a collaboration with Jim from Jim's Kitchen and Sherry from Cooking with Sherry. We're all making different dishes in honor of St. Patrick's Day, but you're gonna have to visit their channels to find out what they're cooking up. So these Meltaway cookies, they look very easy. Almost too easy, and I'm kind of worried. This recipe starts with butter, as most good cookie recipes do. I'm cutting this recipe in half, as I often do, but I will include the full recipe in the description down below. And the sugar comes in the form of confectioner sugar. A little different. And then I have some peppermint extract. So the original recipe for this cookie is just like a regular Meltaway cookie, and it includes vanilla. But since we're doing green peppermint Meltaways, I gotta go with my peppermint extract. Oh wow, that is potent. I'm just now realizing that the only liquid in this recipe is the peppermint extract, and possibly the green food coloring I'm going to add later. The butter, I guess the butter is like a wet ingredient. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, not so crumbly anymore. This recipe calls for cake flour instead of regular flour. And also just the tiniest, littlest amount of salt goes in. Okay, this has got to get better, right? It feels like I'm making pie crust. I'm not excited about that. Let's put in the food coloring and see how we do. Green. Well, I mean, look, I think if I work it with a spatula, let's go in that direction. The plus side, this kitchen smells like a shamrock shake right now, and I'm okay with that. I get exactly one shamrock shake a year. I had mine last week and it was delicious. The reason I cut this recipe in half is because the recipe says it makes 5 dozen cookies, and I just didn't think I needed that many. But look at this teeny tiny amount of dough in this bowl. Okay, let's scoop some of these babies. It says to drop by teaspoons full. I've got my baby scoop here. These are baby cookies. I guess I could have made a lot more of these. Also, Betty makes a note that these cookies do not spread, so I wouldn't worry too much about spacing them super far apart on the sheets. You too. The dough is a little sticky. These are so cute and small. I think in general, we have gotten so used to gigantic cookies. So when I think 5 dozen cookies, I think like 5 dozen huge cookies, when in reality, 5 dozen of these teeny little things would not be so bad. Cute. The recipe says to bake these for 8 minutes at 400 degrees. These are tiny, like these are itty bitty. So I think I'm gonna check them at about 5 minutes and go from there. It says that the cookies don't spread, they just kind of set, and you don't want them to brown. These are cute. These are very much cuter than I thought they were going to be. So I'm getting more excited now. I ended up going about 7 minutes with these. I would say just really keep a sharp eye on them. Start with like 5 or 6 minutes. Maybe you need to go the full 8, maybe you don't. You can kind of see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, you can kind of see they're like browning a little on the bottom and on the top there. It says while they're still warm to dip them in confectioner sugar. I have this like gold sanding sugar that I would like to try and use just to kind of stick with that theme. St. Patrick's Day, green and gold and whatever. First, we gotta get them off the sheets. Oh, that's not bad. They're hot. It's sticking, it's sticking. Would it be better to go in this direction and like sprinkle it? No, no, it would not. I can't decide if I love them or if they look bad. I'm trying different methods here. That's what you have to do sometimes. If you're making a new recipe, you're not really sure about what to do, you've got to try some different things until something works for you. And this is the first time I'm making these. I love the cookie book, but you know, I stick to my old favorites. Don't always try new cookies. I think I love them. I think they're cute. This gold sanding sugar is pretty wonderful, and it is very gold. It is not yellow, and I think I paid $1 for it at Walmart. Well worth the $1. Yeah, look at how dang cute. take a peek. They're very cute. I think I like them, but they're still very hot. So I'm gonna let these cool for a few minutes and then I will give them a taste. Here we have our cute little plate of cookies. Thought the butterfly gold pattern went well with that gold sanding sugar. These are petite. They smell pepperminty. These are still just like slightly warm, but I kind of couldn't wait to give them a try. So here goes. They really do just kind of like melt away. It's like biting into a little minty puff of air, basically. Sandy in a good way. These are delightful little cookies. I do like them. I could see how you could put away quite a few of these because they feel kind of like you're eating nothing, but you're definitely eating something because there's a lot of butter in these. If you have the cookie book, if you have the Betty Crocker cookie book, this recipe is on page 113. And you can see here they have a number of variations. The original Meltaway recipe is up here. I made the green peppermint Meltaways, but they also have party Meltaway cookies, almond Meltaway cookies, nut Meltaway, spice Meltaway, orange Meltaway. So you could make any one of these combinations. You could probably come up with your own depending on what kind of flavorings and toppings you use. These are very versatile and I really do enjoy them. Be sure to visit Jim and Sherry's channel and wish Sherry a very happy birthday today. If you like vintage Betty Crocker recipes like I do, I have an entire playlist and I will link it in the description down below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos about food, vintage cookbooks, and retro recipes every week. Thanks again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.